Good day, good day, good day. How are we today, guys? I guess that the Twitter clowns are, well, at least re-evaluating their statement, probably. For now, I'm publicly sidelined. Let's keep it on that, shall we? I'm publicly sidelined. Because I haven't shared any trades. I haven't shown anything last days. Why? Because, as said, it's not my position. Or it's not my range. I don't like trading this. So, guys, today... if we hit 500 viewers today, I'm gonna give away 1K more. The previous giveaway is in the Discord. I'm waiting on the Discord link. So share everything. Once the tweets go up, share it. Hit the like button, hit the comment, hit everything. Why? Because then we're... The probability is based on the daily and the daily closings. So that's where the probability comes from. Does that make it clear? So right now, 75% down with probably, it says 72K would be the area of interest. 71,956. So yeah. Everyone welcome. First of all, Discord link is coming. Give my team some time. How's everyone feeling? What's everyone thinking? What's everyone doing? Okay, we know the drill by now, right? Press 1 if you're bullish, press 2 if you're bearish. Let's run this! Just came from rooftop pool in Dubai. How was it? Did you catch any missiles? 221. I was feeling great, but then I joined the stream and I felt better. Chuda, shout out to you, man. I love you too, and you know it. So Chuda's actually working on our, and this is very, very special. Chuda's working on our own Scalp X aggregated trade. So it's a Scalp X aggregated trade with even more than just Bitcoin. Applied for VIP, it's a manual process, man. Can take a bit of time. I'm sorry. It's as soon as we get to it, we will do it. Don't worry about it, man. You will get your VIP. Chuda's the GOAT. I'm on good energy. I'm always on good energy, man. So 35 likes. Let's ramp up these likes. Let's make sure that people see this stream. And yeah, let's get this show on the road. So today, I'm short biased. Why? Normally in the principle of the midweek reversal, we would see a reversal around Thursday. Well, why? Because we're passing midweek. Bitcoin is dumping prior to New York after attempting a second push at the highs. So it didn't make it to 74K. That might be a signal, but. We have the 3 o'clock and the 4 o'clock pivot point or the 9 a.m., 10 a.m. pivot point in the US. It's something slightly hesitative about, so that's why I'm not in a position. But, I don't know if he's here already. My dad told me to just long New York. I don't know how trustworthy my dad's advice is going to be. So we have to keep in mind that my indicator is saying down, my dad is saying up, and the market is saying absolutely nothing. So that puts me in quite a difficult position, man. Do you recommend funded accounts? Guys, I have an update of that next week. Next week I'm in South Africa, visiting my friends at Banter, visiting Shouden. I'm going to do a live stream with Shouden as well. I'm also in talks with prop firms. So I'll have an update on that later. Oh, the lobs went silent, man. Yo, here's the link to the worst video I've ever recorded. If we can all like and hype this up. Nothing but love, guys. Bro, I'm tired following others. Bro, listen, I'm too. I'm tired of everyone having a fucking opinion. It's Lob City across, you know. I just found a guy that was he was in a long and he had a liquidation at 111k. Like, bro, you know. Like what can I say, man? It's so this guy. Look at it. Look at it. Remaining in my small Bitcoin long. Bro, your liquidation is above. The fuck are you on? I would do a funded challenge in my stream, yeah. If I get to a deal with any funded account that I finally trust. You know, the only explanation for this, and listen, that would be if you're hedging. But if you're hedging, it makes no sense to show it. Because when you hedge, your liquidation fluctuates. But this is... Bro. So look at the guy. Listen, I might not look like a fucking model, let's be honest. But... my dad just texted me, you have to be careful with dad advice. You gave it to me, man. But... Come on, what are we watching? And this is what crypto has become, and this is also my reason why I'm sitting here and streaming. Yo, it's also, he says it's a small position, but it's the only position I can find. Oh, here's another one. Wait, what? Isn't that the same position? 36,452. Yo, so yeah, bro, this is a joke. Okay, we've seen enough jokes now. So all I want to say is, as long as you people, and the thing is, we're not making money every day, guys. You all know that. I have days where I get yelled at and scoffed at by everyone, and then all of a sudden I'm the worst trader in the world. But if you look back at every live stream, my profitability and my total winnings is way, 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 way exceeding my total losses on stream. So I don't feel like... I don't feel like I should... I don't have to defend myself. Let's put it that way. Guys, 194 people, 55 likes. As said, if we had 500 viewers today and 300 likes, I'm going to do a 1K more giveaway. Why? Because, well, a lot of people got ragged on this pump, so then I can give back something to the community. So hit that like button. Make sure to invite your brother, your friend, your grandma, your dog, everyone into the stream, and let's pump up these views. And let's get the 1K giveaway on the road. 1K to a million challenge. Oh, man. The thing is, and I'm going to be completely honest, I don't know if I can do it. Because now I ran the 1K or the 1K to 412K. That's where the port is sitting at right now. And I've publicly showed it on X as well because I switched to WeX for the 100K to 1 million. Now I already have in the inner circle 10 to 15 people following, and we have to look out for liquidity. So we need to find the right exchange. We need to find the right things. Also, if that many people start aping into even Bitcoin at a singular exchange, we can't. We could try something like that, but we have to do it in a closed loop, right? We can't publicly do it because the impact on the market and everything around it, and also the psychological aspect, will heavily outweigh anything that can happen. You know, how do I say this without insulting everyone here? the people that start with 1K, I can 100% or 99% sure tell you that they are not used to trade with 100K or above, or even remotely something close to a million, right? So let's say I bring them to 210K and then we have a 30K drawdown, right? So 10% acceptable within challenge. What will happen then, you know? How is everyone gonna respond to that? I don't know how the market will react. I've never done a challenge that big, and I've never seen a challenge that big be completed publicly either. And to be honest, I'm more interested in running 100K to a million, or 200K to 2, or 500K to 5. Because then I know that I'm starting out with people that have the capital to do this. And next to that, also the mindset and the psychological factors that are needed in order to run something like this. The thing is, I just know already it's going to be one big clusterfuck. And I know myself, in the beginning, I'm going to hammer it. So, yeah, no. Okay, I have to check out. I'm also checking out Dexys, so I want to have. Why is it pumping back up? Just go to hell. Immediately. So let's check out EdgeX. 3 billion. Centralized open interest 1 billion. But how much is legitimate volume? There's also a good way. Like, the thing is, a lot of exchanges you can see having insanely high liquidity or insanely high numbers, and then you go to the order book. Look, now the transactional volume at let's say, look at this, for example. I'm gonna screenshot it because this is the spread of. So what I just screenshotted is, look at the range. So we have a range here of, let's say, $20-ish, right? Between top and bottom. Look at the liquidity of Bitcoin. So top of bottom, $20 is on every given point, on average, not more than 20 Bitcoin. And that's something that's fishy to me, you know? Oh, nice zoom. Great zoom. I missed the zoom. New York pumping 4 in a row is not even possible. Oh man, don't underestimate New York. So with this, I don't know. But they're having 10 BTC and a $20 spread. And that's just not much. Well, Bitcoin should have done 1.6 B volume. So like, simple mathematically, 1.7 billion, $20. So that's $8,500 spot move then, apparently. I don't think Bitcoin moved $8,500 yesterday. So that means that the market makers inflating the statistics. That's also what I look for as soon as I start looking at exchanges. You know? But where you do it with, what are you talking about, Satori? The first challenge, the 100 or the 1K to 100K, I never use more margin. I never use more margin. I always have on cross, but I never exceeded the margin. So that's, I don't get your question. You're siding towards up or down. Say your tweet, it was almost 70% to go down. Yeah, that's what my indicator is saying. Oh, hello. Yo, Kendo, you're quarter early. You're 15 minutes early, man. It's the tree. Don't pivot here. All right. Guys, still 70 likes only. As said, 300 likes. And we're going to do a 1K giveaway. Okay, tell the market makers inflate. What are you looking at? So the thing is, look. I go to CoinGecko. And I look up the exchange, right? So, EdgeX in this case. So it shows me that Bitcoin had a 1.7 billion transactional volume with an open interest of 1 billion in total. Meaning that 1.7 billion, okay? So I go to EdgeX. I look up the order book. I go to EdgeX itself. What was the link? So this is the future orders book. And you see that the order book right now has a spread from approximately $20. We agree on that, right? So it's from 44 to 25, 24. So it's $40 spread. Oh, it's even freezing. Okay, interesting. So this is a $20 minimum spread. Within this spread, if you look at the average sizing of Bitcoin, it's approximately it's 10-ish Bitcoin at every given point. So in $20, 10 Bitcoin is transacted. That means that every $10, 5 Bitcoin is transacted. In order to have this liquidity, 10 Bitcoin is, let's even say a Bitcoin per dollar. So 20 Bitcoin in $20, right? That means it's 1.2 million in 20. Then in order to achieve 1.6 billion, even though it is a non-linear equation, you need to have insane amounts of money. So it just can't. In terms of the volume, because a DEX doesn't necessarily print or get liquidity out of thin air. Do you mind teaching how to chart out? Bro, you can watch back every single live stream I've done and find it back. So I honestly don't think it's wise to go back at it again. Because I do this every stream. What's your margin appetite you use from 1K to 100K? Everything. It's a challenge, guys. It's a challenge. And okay, here I go again. Explaining it for day 912 in a row. A challenge is not normal risk management. A challenge is not the normal way of doing it. A challenge is not representable of what everyone has to be doing. So, in order to follow a challenge, you're having more risk. The word says it. It's a challenge, guys. It has to be entertaining and it has to be challenging, which means that it's completely different. Please, everyone, before aping in or doing stuff, get that in your head. Now, how much margin you put in all of it? I am relaxed, but everyone keeps asking these questions like it's a fixed method. I can make mistakes as well. All I can say is, and I can almost, at least I know for myself, I make more profit than I lose. But that doesn't take away I don't lose. And I'm one of the few that is, listen, I post one thing a day with one direction, right? Or unless I say close a trade. So for today I said I'm bearish overall. If that changes, I will update you. I'm not the guy that says, listen, on Sunday normally we dump, but I have this fractional and I have this, so I can just pick out of a toolbox of opportunities to say, you look, I told you. That's what a lot of people are doing, and I'm not that. So that's why then I get hate from people for being wrong. Well, at least I know I'm wrong. I took a direction, I took a trade. It paid or it didn't pay. Well, that happens. And that's just, I don't know. I don't know what people expect. 95% of the people here are following other people's trades, and that's absolutely fine. And I love you guys for being here, and I want to teach you and I want to help you. But how can people then all of a sudden start hating? Like, how much free time do you need to have to come into a chat and say, yo, listen, this guy only gets me liquidated? You know what helps then? Don't come in and don't fucking follow. It's such an easy fix, man. Just stay out. It's best for everyone. Same with this dump. Listen, it's a copy paste from yesterday. Look at what we did yesterday. Right? We went down. We pumped back up. Look what we did the day before. I blindly tell you where New York happened. It's here. I don't even have to check. So prior to New York, oh, we have an exponential move. Oh, we retraced it. Oh, an exponential move again. Oh, we went down to New York. Oh, we pumped up. Oh, wait. What happened here? This is London. Same shit. New York yesterday. Oh, exponential move. Oh, slight dump. Oh, up. Oh, London pumped. Oh, we went down. Oh, slight recovery. So what's next? The exponential move up. Then, listen, if New York follows the pattern of the last days, I'm going to chart out exactly what's going to happen. This is going to happen till now. It's going to slightly retrace. It's going to pump initially. It's going to below there, and we're going to end up there. If it follows the pattern of the last days, that's, yeah. Hi guys, what's new? Hello, Mr. X. Don't you think New York will just dump first thing it does? Yeah, but then it scam pumps before, and that's what I drew here. So, I don't know if the timing is off. Like, this would be... Oh, sorry, this has to go here, here, here. It would look something like this. This is the pattern of the last days, and it's been repetitive since Monday. So just backtesting information, Tuesday, Monday. Monday was the only day it still went down, but still. Monday, March 2nd. London opening, we pumped, we dumped, and we shifted up. Then we retraced it, most into Tuesday, but, oh, well. London, we dumped, we pumped back, we retraced it prior to New York opening, we shifted out. It's gonna surprise you, but here comes Wednesday. London, we pumped, we dumped, we retraced back up. Prior to New York, we dumped, we shifted out. Today, London opened. We slightly dumped, we pumped more, we retraced back, and here we are again. Pretty... Oh, what the hell did I do? I have to lock this shit, otherwise my screen starts going bananas. So it feels like, yeah. Is it slightly standard setup? Huh? Wait. What? Yeah, now it's correct again. I was moving my screen. So MPOC just below is made. Yeah, 71,340. Yeah, that would be around here. See, it would be like this. And that would make sense. This would make sense. This is not the scenario that I'm saying is per se gonna happen. But that is the scenario that would make it most likely after what we've seen for the rest. If we indeed go for midweek reversal, it's different. So yeah. What makes New York change this play? No clue. How do you deal with trade paralysis after taking a couple of loss? I know you rarely have losing trades. Thing is, trade paralysis has never been a thing for me because I might be too mentally stupid or mentally stubborn. Depends on how you want to envision it. But as long as you have a system and as long as you have like a fixed setup and a fixed methodology of doing, you won't bother with that too much, to be honest. Spot is selling hard, yeah. So no, it's not about not having a fear of risk. It's about as soon as you do the same thing over and over and over again and it becomes systematic, you're less prone to having these issues. So this is, by the way, the expectancy for New York, or what would make sense theoretical. What I would love to see would be this. Just thinking everyone was so back and then immediately going to 68. Just skipping 70. That would be hilarious. That would be absolutely hilarious. If we can get that today, I'm going to laugh my ass off. What's your trading strategy when you're trading normal? What's your strategy for a challenge like this? One, I'm not in a challenge. Secondly, my trading strategy is that I'm good at ranges, you know? So as you can see, every line that I draw gets attention. And that's what I call dwell blocks. So look, this hits, this hits, this hits, this hits, consolidates here, goes back to this, consolidates here, taps it, goes underneath, small retrace, and in here, in here. Now it's just waiting to hit this one. So I might have missed something in the past in there. Let me see if I see something of importance that I think. I look for confluences of why markets spending time where. So I would assume, and I can't see the chart on the right now. So I would assume this high point here is of confluence, and I would like to add this point here. Why? Because this lines up nicely with these highs and the vector wicks trying to touch it. And this one lines up nicely with the other tops, but I would prefer to have it here. So let's see how price reacts around these regions as of now. And I couldn't see the chart on the right. I would say that's pretty spot on, right? So that's also how I determine my blocks. I just look back, lose money because you broke ass. Well, hi. I use 4-hour time frame mainly for the dwell blocks. And now it looks like it's rejecting, try to get above, it's rejecting again. So on the basis of this block, I would say we go down. I don't need, listen, I'm hide, ban, bye. I want to say see you later, but that's a lie. Do you have educational videos? I'm making them. So I'm gonna try and record another video tomorrow. The problem is, listen, it's not easy to make educational videos on things you have been doing for years. So I have to get back in my brain, and what I do is I execute while I talk, and I talk while I execute, and I'm doing simultaneous things on live stream. And that's not per se easy. But I have to, I don't want to say dumb it down, but I have to build it from a basis and a foundation up. So I've been thinking about how to do this for a couple weeks now, and it's not in making the videos. It's about what I say in the videos, how I structure it, and how I build up to what I'm doing. You know, we're making new low from here. Might very well be. Hope you're doing well as always. Would you like me to bring a few dozen viewers to your live trading session? I can share a link on my Discord and social media. Yeah, of course. Would be nice. How do you assess the situation on when or where to get out of a trade? That's mostly, I look at behavior, man. So sometimes you see certain movement coming in, a certain volume, a certain spot, a certain CVD, and I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm just not liking it. See, now it looks like spot is slowly selling while perps is still buying on CVD. That's normally not a good thing, especially not on the 4 hour. So that for me would already be a tau sign to assume that we could go down, because spot is normally the real move. Oh, 3 o'clock pivot point. I think we're gonna pump now into New York because well, it's what they have been doing. So yeah, as I had BA on your previous short. Yeah, I did. So I'm not even in it. Like I said, I'm not trading. After 4 hour dwell block set, what the time frame for execution? I like to take second entries. So as I said yesterday as well, like for example, if you look, it has to come back to it, you know? So here for the short, it would have come back. This long would have come back. So you wanted to break, go back, break again. That's normally the real move. At this point, it took a bit longer. So break, came back. I would have longed here if it was looking for longs. Then you should have set this out, but then you would have got the move. So on the 5 minute, I would look for the second entry, a second attempt into direction to break the block. Does that make sense? Can you do 100 to 1K? I could. I don't know if I will. Thing is, I don't know if we're going to trade today, guys. I don't know if we're going to see a challenge. I don't know what's... I thrive in ranging markets, which means as soon as I know the range, I can slaughter that range until oblivion. But right now, it's just, yeah. Hi. We formed a local bottom on the high time frame right now. So range is coming. It might be. I don't know. Right now, I feel like I have to guess if it's going up more or it's coming down from here. And with average moves in sessions of 3, 4, 5%, it's useless for me. And that's the thing. So, assume we pump today. Where we can find an entry for short? Bro, then it's either 74.8 or 76. You know, the only thing that makes me bearish is one, how many longs are aping in, and secondly, they didn't liquidate that many shorts. It's just way less shorts got liquidated than I initially expected them to do. And that's weird. Look, liquidity is below, man, on ETH. Liquidity is below on Solana. Liquidity looks to be forming below on Bitcoin as well. This is where the red is, the 71.2. So, liquidity-wise... Bro, check your voice in stream. What's wrong with my voice? Anyone else having issues with my mic or my voice? What's the best situation for you? Jump on a trade, rejection, or something else? No, you're good. Okay. So 300 people in here. Let's run it one more time. Guys, 1 if you're bullish, 2 if you're bearish. Let's get a feeling for the chat. Yeah, but the question is, don't people already take losses? You've seen now after the magnificent dump to 59 that people keep aping in longs. Like, check how much shit is down there again. It's insane, man. People keep aping in. Bearish open, bullish continuation. Might be. Low time frame bearish, but medium time frame bullish. So the thing is, even now my chat has been more divided than I've seen in a long time. And that's my issue as well. Currently, I just don't know, guys. And that's me being honest, I don't know. And if I don't know, I'm preserving capital and I'm not trading it. Because the value I can make in ranges is significantly more higher than the value I can make trying to scrape this range. So I might trade for myself, but I'm not publicly calling any trades right now. If I can see a direction that I like and that I can do something with, I will take it on stream. And I will trade today, but I'm not doing any public calls as of now because, well, I preserve capital. I can try to scalp long, I can try to scalp short. Half the people will miss it, half people get burned. Listen, our time will come. As long as we're not losing money, we're making more than 80% of the people already. So I'm not too fussed about it. I have a blog around 72,336 and 73.5. Both have been holding up for the past few days. I think we go up again and just range between these. That might be that we get an extreme range compression. That would make sense after an exponential move up. Same as look at these candles, man. Coinbase started selling. Binance is selling. But the absorption, look at the absorption in terms of volume. Look at the volume cluster in this. Look at the volume cluster in this. And look at the actual output of the move. It's already 70% retraced with 10% of the volume. Bring it smack that back into this compression cluster where it has been holding up from the dwell block. So what are these candles? Look. Red volume, green candle. Red still, minor green, big red. They're hunting for higher, guys. It's all I can say. They're hunting for higher, but the potential upside from here that I could realistically see, it's not worth it. Don't believe on your dad. The MM is playing games, and they're dirty, filthy games. Look, this is a it's a $200 retracement. Guys, we forget that we're not at 120K anymore, huh? At 120K, a $300 retracement is 0.3%. Here, $300 retracement is 0.5 freaking percent. Then we could see a move up to 47.8 and then dump. I specialize in these swing moves, and I sure dislike having been kicked out of my shorts at break even, so I'm hoping for higher. But then you're basing your bias out of a frustration and an emotion, I feel. If the volume of the green candles are low, doesn't that mean they're likely manipulating? 100%. So they're deliberately keeping it here, and I don't know for what, because spot has been declining, and spot is normally... The spot move is the true move, and spot CVD has been selling again. So it's just perps driven, just because of the fact they don't want to let it go. And look, we called it. You know, New York is going to pump it back into the range. Maybe we see one fake out more down, and then it's going to be all fun and games and back up to freaking Valhalla. Yeah, I'm just hoping at this point, I don't know what we could go to. Yeah, that's my issue. We could go anywhere right now. It is strong, not gonna lie. So we'll see. The rest of the week will be bearish. So what should I short now? I don't absolutely know, man. All I know is that as long as we hold 72, I'm waiting for higher. I agree. The thing, how fast they built liquidity underneath to bounce off of is pretty astonishing. But yet again, and I've said it at the beginning of this week as well, bullish momentum is outperforming bearish. So bulls are stronger. But the difference is we have seen bearish strength continuously. Now the bulls are just even crazier, or at least the absorption of bullish volume is crazier. The bearish momentum, the bearish strength hasn't changed. We're still pressurizing down. And as long as we're still pressurizing, I wouldn't get my hopes up, to be honest. It's not yet one big happy party. But that's my opinion. As long as CVD keeps selling, everything appears to look like it's going down. They might cheat it for a while, but in the end, it's mostly it will prevail. What the fuck am I getting a network error on my other screen? Interesting. Oh, look, it's pumping into New York Open. Who figured? It's... Would you like a pizza too? Oh, the Pentagon pizza thing. Yeah, that's hilarious. So as the ratio of pizzas ordered around the Pentagon goes up, it means that there's a war coming. But what I don't get, and what people underestimate, and this is... Yeah, we should... this is going to be some feasible information. What people don't understand is what is happening right now. So we have a war which looks like the economy is starting to thrive off of this war. It's weird because it's social insecurities. It's socially, well, not the best thing, right? To be at war. It's insecurity. It's people dying. It's countries getting bombed. Global insecurities, geopolitical tensions, etc. to begin with. Secondly, what's happening now is oil prices are insanely rising. Why? Because they closed off the canal that did quite a lot of the transportation from the Middle East, which means there will be a shortage in oil. So oil is the number one driver still for energy. That's a good zoom. When energy goes up, energy prices ripple throughout the complete economy. So by starting a war, less oil prices rising, global political tensions would mean that people start de-risking assets. Now, our risk on assets as stocks and crypto have been thriving. That's weird. But as soon as we are starting to see the ripple effect that might take a bit of time from the oil and the energy prices rising, that means the Fed cannot lower the interest rate because the energy consumption will remain the same, but the prices are going up, so the income will be lower, which means that inflation is rising, and if inflation is rising, they can't lower rates. So the debt refinancing will be more expensive, and as soon as that is more expensive, what are we going to do then? We're heading towards a crisis. And everyone says, it's going to blow over. Bro, countries are at war. The Middle East is involved. We still have Russia, Ukraine, everything else, it's just everyone is on a high alert. If NATO is getting involved as well, for example, with almost the missile bombing yesterday on Turkey, which apparently a 10 million missile went sideways. The geopolitical implications of this, of rockets flying in Dubai, the US sending jets and one of the most powerful nuclear carriers in the world back to Iran, and the markets pretend like everything's fine and we just go up. I understand that stocks that resonate with the war industry go up. But in the end, if oil prices keep rising, we're going to see more economical pressure. It means that the economical data is less good than expected. The Feds cannot decrease the interest rate, and we're heading towards a crisis. It feels like it's just one big smoke curtain to deviate from what was actually happening. Is China's also escalating this? Yeah. That's also quite an interesting and big factor to the whole shenanigans that's happening. Guys, also 350 people here and 130 likes. Let's get at least to 200 likes. As said, if we hit 300 likes to do, I'm doing a 1K giveaway in the Discord, 4 times 250. The Discord is free, link is above, so feel free to join and join the amazing Scalp X family. But first, we gotta hit the 300 likes, guys. We're at 131 now. Or people don't want free money, that's also an option. But yeah, those are the criteria. Apparently, this is historically normal to see rise first before a huge drop when wars start. Yeah. I made a post on it on X, explaining like what previous wars did. The same with crises, etc. Why? Because I can explain why it's happening as well. You know, everyone sees it. No one's bullish. Everyone who sees rockets and things flying, what do you think people will do? Say, yay, go to the streets and be happy? No, everyone shorts it. Why? Because everyone expects it to go down. So the short delta and the funding delta becomes so insanely negative and insanely short focused that the market making algorithms just go on a liquidity hunt. And they just start pressuring, and then you get an inverse liquidation cascade. And that's just a big short squeeze. But the amount of shorts that got liquidated on this pump as of yet, it's way lower than expected. Guys, still only 158 likes. I need to get a glass to get something to drink. 10 minutes prior to New York. You know, both options are feasible and possible, right? Don't get me wrong. I might be seeing it wrong and being absolute doomsday thinker. But my assumption is that the markets are lying. We've seen this before. We've seen it in crises. We've seen it with same market momentum and everything. You can see liquidity drying up in the markets and moves exponentially growing. Like, look, most of my screen here is red. Most of the candles are green. There's no volume pushing this. Here are 2 little orders. This was a 1.3 million short. And this is a green. It's a red candle with green showing. Stuff is off, man. How do you get your camera to move like that? I don't know, man. Pentagon, is there any pizza for me? You tickled my funny bone. I like that. By now, I start immediately banning people. So people who want to be funny or want to be, I don't know. My patience is getting smaller and smaller. So that means that I'm here for the people who actually want to learn and actually want to build and actually want to grow. If not, then you want to talk shit and you want to be the funny guy. Also, mods will stop cutting slag and stuff like that. It's hammer them, get them out. Greetings from Argentina. Greetings back. No, you're not banned. What did Pentagon say? Because I'm done with the crap, guys. Look, this as well. There's no volume contributing to this push. And it looks... Oh, this one had red... Look at this candle here. It's a red candle. We're in an insanely heavy manipulation zone as well. How does one qualify? There's a giveaway channel and you just press as soon as the giveaway is live. You just press the emotion or the emoticon. We're not manipulating, are we? Green candle. When's my free 1K? Because you just asked, never. Thank you. Hey Shanto, I saw your video on dwell blocks. Aren't we consolidating under 74K? Line you drew, that means dump, no. From an upside perspective, yes, but we haven't really tried it. Even from this one, it looks to be rejecting. Like New York can change it, but this block looks to be rejecting. So I would love to see at least a retest of the 71K. But well, New York will be the judge of it. Currently, the rationality of the market is off. Suriname in the house and supporting. Nice. It's pretty early there now, isn't it? Oh yeah, probably same time zone as US, I assume. Right now, it's just that they're insanely trapping it. Look at these moves. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. They're just trapping liquidity. And you can see it in here as well. Look at this cluster. And this is not per se a small order cluster. These are decent moves. 0.4, 0.3%. All of them. And that's what they're just... This is their play field. And it looks like a small candle. But look at this. 0.3%. So they're having 0.3% shenanigans every 5 minutes. Should be trading oil. Yeah. Should have, could have, would have. If my mom had a penis, it would have been my dad. Still only 168 likes. It appears that people don't want giveaways anymore. For me, it's fine. It saves me money. But we're going to 80K. There we have one. On CT, I see endless posts about BlackRock ETF inflows. Just keeping MM in a temporary uptrend. If there's... Is BlackRock buying? So are there outflows or are there inflows to exchanges? Because normally inflows to exchanges is bearish, since it's selling over Coinbase. But look at this behavior again, right? It's just the casual $120, $130. Like, no biggie, you know. Casual. Because casual. Don't get me wrong, and I'm still not entering a position, but the longer I look at this, the more bearish I'm getting. Also because they built so much liquidity beneath us. Hello. These red ones are interesting. You don't see a lot of red volume on the upside. That's very high level liquidations. Look at the big volume candles. It's like it's trying to keep it up in this area. Yeah, but still it's not per se managing. It's trying its best, but the pressure is down, you know? It's like elevator down, staircase up. Elevator down, elevator down, elevator down, elevator down. It looks like they're test selling, you know? That the algo is trying like, yo, if I press the button now, what happens? Okay, we've seen it. Will it work again? We've seen it. But it's not convicting to the dump yet. That's slightly peculiar. Even big volume goes down, yeah. Macros don't make sense for BTC to rise unless I'm completely brain dead. No, you're not. Yo, Number, how's the dark side, by the way? How's your new home? I am not a top fan. I don't know. I don't even know what these ones and twos are. They could be dumping spot to suppress the pump. Nah, that's not how it works. Normally, spot moves are the real moves. I sent the most messages today. My favorite indicator of volume is the volume profile by Zierman. It's the only thing that I've seen about how much time is spent into multi-distribution volume profile by Zierman. This tells you dwell time, which I like a lot. As you can see, the 67.5K region, it's a popular region to inhabit in. So that's my go-to one. Multi-distribution volume profile Zierman. Train of View has its own indicator for volume profiles, right? It's on the bar on the left. Or everything has its own indicators and stuff. It's just holding it so well. What do you think of MMT? You know, I've said this before and I've tweeted it. Yeah, every cycle someone is learning something new. And then it's footprint, that's the cheat code. Then it's this is the cheat code and that is the cheat code. People have been, you know, Wall Street and all the other big ones have been trading 30, 40, 50 years on candlesticks. You really think that a market maker is looking at the footprint MMT charts and stuff like that? They hunt liquidity. We all know they hunt liquidity. Welcome New York, by the way. So for me, it's just noise. Every cycle, there's something else that people say that you should learn, and it just takes away everything you've already learned, and people ape into it. And yeah, I'm not a fan of it. It's interesting, and if you like it and you're good at it and it works for you, it might be. But I stick to what I've always done. I stick to what I know as long as it works. Why change a winning team, you know? Because someone else says, yo, it's a cheat code, but it's a publicly available cheat code. How big of a cheat code is it? You know, if you master anything, anything you master can be profitable. Whoa, New York pump, yeah. Shocker. What a shock, right? First candle of New York going up. It's at the point of where it's getting funny, to be honest. Let's see what New York brings. Again, I would love to see a dump. But then proper dump. Because this is nothing, guys. It's still within the suppression range it was. Did this log myself out now? Oh yeah, I'm logged out. It's the exact same playbook from yesterday. First slight candle up, dump it down, and then just... Oh, and I got my Instagram back, which is amazing. It's still completely restricted to the bone. But I got it back, which is nice. What a tame opening. But I always say this, and then it just rips. But yeah. I have to save something real quick. Is that here? No, where did I put that shit? I don't know. Oh, there we go. It's a pump again. You see what they did with that first candle? At least try to find something original, guys. No, even this candle has no clue what's going on. Nasdaq closing the gap fast. Tempted to long this? Yes, same. What happened with your Insta? It got banned for absolutely no reason. Well, we might as well just blindly long this, right? But listen, I'm too bearish to long it. So I still contemplating just not taking a trade as of yet. Oh yeah, we've seen these patterns before, huh? These mostly rocket up. You know, the market makes these patterns. They're dangerous as hell. All of the patterns that I've seen that the market creates like that go up. Look. Low, ranging, slightly ranging higher, breakout. So, ranging, slightly ranging higher, probably breakout. At least that's the playbook that I've seen so many times as of now, especially at the bottom. That's how they do bottom formations for now. If you look at the 5 second, almost every time it bottoms, that's the beginning of, look, range, slightly higher, and keep on shifting out. And then it begins. So every time we come from a bottom, it's just their new algorithmic programming. Ranging, shifting out. They're building the exact same structure again. I know one prop firm that uses blockchain and it's non-regulated by government, and would you like me to share it with you so you can check? No. It sounds scammy as fuck and you just randomly pop up here. Think you got targeted by a group of mass reporting your account. Might be. I don't know. You know, the thing is, especially also the Insta algorithm is so insanely tight. It labels everything as financial fraud and stuff like that, while every OnlyFans creator is just putting everything out there, and that just, it's insane how cricket the regulations are at Instagram. No, I'm back now. Jake, the main guy. I was at Instagram, but my account is still restricted. So I'm not being shown to new followers. Only to existing, which is... No, Instagram, guys. And it sucks. Because we were doing 3-4 million impressions a month. And we grew 15k followers in a month and a half. And then we got completely nerfed. Can't reduce stream delay. I don't know if my delay... I don't think my delay is that bad, to be honest. I think it's less than 10 seconds. Some days it's more, some days it's less. Yeah, it's not that bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 seconds. Bull flag loading. Might be. That's why I'm not touching it. And I'm following you before you got YouTube, by the way. That's nice. I think quite a lot of people have been here for a long time with me, which I genuinely very much appreciate. So, we have two options. 4 o'clock is going to bring fireworks. And we're going to do nothing before. And then I'm assuming we're going up. Especially because of this influx and the way that they're positioning everything. Or we done before. So if we haven't pumped before 4 o'clock or dumped, I'm probably bullish. Well, on the dot. I wasn't even done saying my sentence. I'm telling you, the market maker is listening to my stream without a delay. That market maker has no delay on my stream. Okay. Total crypto market cap has gone down 50%. Market maker desperate for liquidity. Yeah, but liquidity is down, man. It might rocket up from here again. But like I said before, the pressure looks to be down. But they might as well easily pump this back up. Look, they're already starting with it. Might have been a single downward scan though that they absolutely neglect bearish volume. Because bears are so much stronger. Like heaps and heaps stronger. I would love to see a 3-4% dump. It would be healthy. Also for continuation, 70.9 would not be unhealthy. A retest of the exponential move up. But all I see is bearish volume coming in. And all I see being executed is absolute green. It's so insanely over manipulated. They're trying so hard to keep this market here. It's uncanny. They're taking it to a new high of manipulation. They're really outdoing themselves. Everyone said that Jane Street was bad, but look at what's happening now. Half of the bearish candles end up green just because they freaking can, apparently. Equal bottoms has to break now in order to go below 72. Otherwise, we're just going to pump straight back up at the 72k hold level. Even though there's nothing there. Look at how they're creating these equal bottoms. Violence up, violence down, violence up, violence down. Either it breaks down now or we might as well just long it. You must be joking. Look at the pressure on that. And it barely gets it to move. Did you see the influx of those candles? Look at how red this candle is. How much pressure that red candle holds. That's mad. They're not letting this go, guys. I'm honestly contemplating just to max long this with 1K 200x because it's so manipulated, but I'm afraid that they will release this bullish pressure. If they go off the paddle on the pressure, it's done and dusted. But this is one of the most severe cases of manipulation I've seen. But it has been going on the whole week. The problem is we're still in a downtrend. So yes, they want up, but down mostly prevails, you know? Look at how strong they're still holding this. They're still holding it. They're still doing it. No, all of a sudden now, this is starting to age pretty well. Thank you very much, by the way. All of a sudden, it's not aging that bad, is it? If this candle turns red and they're unable to hold this low, then we're going to see something funny. Dump it. Indeed, Huchid. Dump it. Why am I feeling a moon candle? I don't know what you're feeling, man. Maybe because it's a full moon. Are you a werewolf by any chance? Listen, don't get me wrong, it can still moon, but everyone who took the short, or at least went off of my bias, is heavily in profit. So, that's all I'm saying. But for now, 72 seems to be holding again like an absolute charm. Which is... It's not slightly annoying, it's insanely annoying. Look at the bearish pressure in this. Look at the complete buildup of this move. Look at the bearish pressure. And all it has done for us is nothing. No matter how hard they press, they can't get a foot on the ground. And that's perps driven, but it's not sustainable. I'm telling you now, it's not sustainable. Yo, 420 people in here yet again. As said, 300 likes, and we're now at 193. We're running a 1K giveaway in the Discord. So hit that damn like button, guys. Let's get this show rolling. We pump now? I don't know. Can you repeat your levels for long and short, please? I can't read the screen. I have none. I don't know what drugs you are, but I haven't had any now. Like, I want to see 70.9 get tested. Pump back from here is absolutely senseless. At least 71.4 because that's the value area high. But holding here at 72 yet again would for me be dog shit. And very much uncalled for. But that's probably what we're going to do. Because that's the playbook. 2 candles down, everyone baiting. But look at how much they already liquidated in longs. With just this. Everyone is long this stuff. Everyone is ape-in longing. The fact that ape longs not getting punished and Bitcoin keeps grinding up with 0.304% candles like it's nothing during bearish pressure is, well, it's slightly amazing, to be honest. This might be the last. It can always go 2 directions, right? That's preaching to the choir, and that's a freaking stupid, easy thing to say. But right now, it's even more extreme, because you could say, listen, this is the last bounce before we actually freaking dump. Or it's the reversal. And New York has shown that it can reverse this multiple times this week. But it's... For me, it's still too treacherous to enter here or trade it. It looks exactly as previous days for now. Same down pressure, take liquidity and shoot up. Yeah, I agree with you. I have 0 arguments against what you just said. It's exactly what it's looking like. But it has done it 3 days in a row. And normally the 4th day tends to be different. Where do you see the bear bottom? If there's no capitulation event like Sailor getting destroyed by his shareholders, it would be 40 to 45. If that is, I don't know where. Might be 28, man. That's the big issue. There are some... The problem with Sailor is a single company holding that much of the supply of a certain asset is always insanely treacherous. Hasn't tapped any level lower yet. No, it hasn't done anything. Theoretically, where it's at right now, it hasn't done anything. It didn't break down structure, didn't broke up structure, it's sitting around. Eating some of the liquidity. But if you look at still the bearish pressure, but the bullish execution, it's crazy. Look at these orders flowing in. It's bearish, 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 red, 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 red. Green candle, red, red, red. And the candle is still trying to turn green, even after this. It's so insanely manipulated. It's way... And don't get me wrong, I know the market is always manipulated. And manipulation is the thing that moves the market anyways, because without manipulation, we wouldn't even move. But there's extents to it. And I've been calling this in previous streams as well, and I ended up being right. I'm still bearish, guys. I'm not in a trade, but I'm bearish. It's all too easy, man. It doesn't matter how much sell volume there is. We'll pump anyway. There we go. You see? It's clockwork. Now just wait for the higher high, and we're pumping out of it. It's... Bruh. I might as well max long this because that is what it's going to result in, probably. You'll see that now for the first... Yo, by the way, where did it open that? Where did it market it? $90 above or what? That's crazy. That is absolutely insane where it opened at. That was disgusting because it pumped after. The opening of this trade is absolutely disgusting. Holy crap, that's crazy. Nah, that's foul play. That's real foul play. Nah. And it's not even that big of a position. Come on. It's 1.2 Bitcoin. Just let it live, you know. Wait, what's this? Is Twitter down or am I banned on Twitter as well? No, just my computer. What the hell? That's so weird. Okay, let's see what it does here. It's looking like it's rejecting this block. So let's see. I'm afraid to close my trade right here because even though I'm up, I'm probably going to end up down. Yeah, Master Actual 100% right. Turn up the music, I just did. I always have the feeling that my balance runs down faster than it runs up. Look at this. I'm almost break even. How? How am I still up only 20 bucks at this candle? How? Wait, I'm down now. Look at this. I thought it opened here. I swear that the price in the market was at a completely different position when I opened this. Correct me if I'm wrong, but bro, I remember that at this candle we got in and it was annoying. Can you explain the order details, bro? It's $450 position and it's representing 1.2 Bitcoin. And I really know what's there to explain more. Except that the exchange is trying to tear me a new one currently. Yeah, I got in while it was pumping, but it was here on aggregated trade on my fingers, so $60 lower. Let's look at this candle on TradingView. They're doing so much shenanigans. OKX is driving the volume. So this is an important level. If they hold this, we're good. If they hold this, we're golden even. Come on, Bitcoin. Nasdaq is ripping. Is it ripping up or down? This is an insane decision point. Yeah, this is a make it or break it, to be honest. It's nice that as soon as, even if a trade is going into my direction and we're up 40%, I still have people in chat that say that I'm wrong. That's, not gonna lie, that's hilarious. Keeps amazing me, but it's fine. Guys, 457 people, only 213 likes, 87 more likes until we do a 1K giveaway in the Discord. Hit that like button, hit the follow, and it's amazing to see how many people show up every day. And I'm grateful to be sitting here yapping and that at least 460 people are listening to the crap that I keep telling every day. Much love, guys. Let's hit those 500 people. Come on! You got yourself a new subscriber. That's very nice of you. Greatly appreciate it. I don't think this trade is going to buy us a new car, but we're up healthy. So for everyone who took the trade with us, stop loss at break even and take 50% minimum or close it out here. You're up a healthy amount. Yo, I swear the market maker is listening in. You must be joking. Such a make or break it moment here. I'm on 200x. How do you enter the giveaway? There is a giveaway bot in the Discord. And you just have to press enter, I think. So it's super easy. But we're not there yet. We need 69 more likes. And otherwise, I'm just not giving it away. It's looking interesting. It looks like it's rejecting hard. And now all of a sudden the bearish volume is kicking in. That's why I said at least take 50% and stop loss or break even. Every time I say that, I end up being right and I end up not doing it myself. Pretty astonishing. It is actually astonishing. And I was reading on my phone. That also might not have been. And of course, it's exponentially moving down instead of up. So we're telling me that this move up is $400. Let's see. If we go back up there, let's see if it indeed is $400 move. Because now I'm really curious to see what the exchange is displaying in regards to what we're actually getting. And now bearish volume all of a sudden gets eaten alive. Insane. I should look less at my phone. What are they doing? You see how big that candle up is and how minimum my balance responds? I'm just having this on. I want to close it, don't get me wrong, and just take the loss. But I'm just amazed by what I'm seeing and how it gets represented. Look at it pump, right? So it gets a green candle and it's doing nothing. This small candle down here is $50. Or the market makers must be absolutely feasting off of this. Still golden until USA falls harder. Yeah, we're not looking bad, and it's... I'm just... It's more amazement than annoying even. What I'm just trying to figure out what I'm exactly looking at. I'm re-entering here. I get that as well. I don't know if it's strong or weak. So, look, this move down now is $80. This whole move up is 110. It has no chill in terms of... representation. It's insane. Absolutely insane. Now it's gonna dump. I have to get out of this. Or I need to try and DCA here. But now it's gonna dump, absolutely. Oh, that's so annoying. Especially because it didn't let me close at my high from a wrong representation. Rep got stopped out. Stopped out is fine. At least everyone put stop loss at break even. Instead of looking at your phone like an absolute moron and losing 800 bucks. Why do people always call me during my live stream? Some people just have a nose for calling me when it's not convenient. Yeah, but where do I get out? Because all of a sudden the pressure is real again, you know? Now the absorption of longs is not there. Because now I'm seeing green volume and absolutely no bounce off of it. So they put the absolute Uno reverse card. Why is they holding the long? Because it was too late with putting my stop loss at break even and I was looking at the shenanigans the exchange was doing. If you don't believe me, you can look back the live stream and I was complaining about how they were showing it and deviating from the actual price. That was a mid dump, so. Look, now bears are fully in control. Trimming everyone? Yeah, 100%. Oh, that's a nasty candle. Holy crap. Look at that. That's nasty. If it's bouncing here. If not, I'm out of this shit. Look, bullish pressure, no conviction. Now it's the other way around again, you see? Green volume, red candles. But this of course happens as soon as I don't put my stop loss at break even. Why? Because it's the only logical thing to do. So now I'm gonna do the most dumb thing ever. And I'm risking $1,500 here. And it is gonna liquidate me because the market maker will go for my stop loss since it's a low liquidity exchange. Oh, most annoying thing in a long time, this. Bearish all day. And that is, I need to improve my patience during live streaming because that's what happens. I'm too impatient. And then I want to be in a trade. I want to provide entertainment. I want to provide content. And then I let myself get baited into positions while I have been bearish and I have been, my indicator says down, I say down, I draw down. And then all of a sudden I'm like, yeah, you know what? That's long. Makes no sense. Painful to watch. Really? So now I'm even gonna put my team in a timeout. Fuck this shit. Open a reverse? Hell no. I'm not reversing this. I'm not reversing it. Might bounce off the 71.5 level. If it doesn't now, I'm out of it. I'm not letting it liquidate. It's a waste of the fees. So it needs to recover this small valley. And volume-wise, it looks that it could, but apparently it doesn't want the conviction to do it. Come on. Come on, Bitcoin. I know you want to. Look at the exponential move down. So I'm down 200 here. This candle happens and the exchange immediately jumps to 850. It is impossible. You can't, because this pump up now back is only at $200. Look, I'm still down 750. It's one big fucking game that this exchange is playing, man, currently. And that is so annoying. Listen, if I'm wrong in a trade, I don't mind. But I don't need the exchange to do the same thing to me as well. You know, you can't tell me that this here, the $50 difference, because it's a $50 difference on aggregated trade, makes $600 difference on the exchange. That's not happening. That's so annoying. That's the stuff I really, really struggle with. Because look, now at the same point, down 600. 600. 700, 800. Look, we're higher than where we were. Bro, YOLO all in? No, absolutely not. But execution price and the shown price are so completely ridiculously off. It's like, it's pathetic, man. I just texted them in the group like, this is... Honestly, I can't work with this. Look, so this range, I'm in a 4 Bitcoin position. So this range, it's 220. So it's $200 move. And it moves 1200. The math doesn't make sense. So at this peak, we've seen now $180 move. Times 4.2 Bitcoin, that's a K. And it moved down 1300. That's a discrepancy that is mad. Mad discrepancy. That just I can't have that. I genuinely dislike that. And I don't mind losing a trade. I don't mind being in a drawdown. I don't mind being on the wrong end of something. But it has to be fair, you know. You can't just randomly put numbers on a screen. Yeah, I'm closing it. Otherwise, they would take it all. That's so annoying. Massively annoying. Bro, my fees are not in that. So open it fresh. This is a pure YOLO revenge trade. And I'm being completely honest about it. My fees don't matter for that. Did you see how long it took to load even my mark price and my estimated price? Holy crap. That was insane. The exchange took like 15 seconds to even load where I got in. No, my fees are not in my P&L. Look. It's not. You're wrong. Fuck you're doing. I'm proving a point. I'm checking what the exchange is doing. With small margin. Why does it open so much higher? Exactly what I'm saying. And that's the point I'm trying to prove here. That this shit is off. Yo, Vic, clip that. No, guys, don't take this trade. It's not about the long. It's about, I want to see what the exchange is doing. And what I just saw is completely ridicule. You could see the loading time between me pressing the button. Yeah, they're banned. No, I want to see the latency between me pressing the button and where the trade opened. That's why I'm trying to do this even. It's not about the trade. So before everyone gets his pennies in a bunch, it's about, I want to see what happened. I'm waiting for the clip. Because you could just see like a 6, 7 to 10 second delay between the position already being open but not displaying a margin and an entry point. And that is just ridicule. It's not per se low liquidity, my friend. It's not low liquidity. It's not about low liquidity. I want to see that clip. Vic, you making that clip? That's ridiculous. Get out. No, I need the clip first. That's why Bybit? Yeah, then try and live in Europe and try to... Listen, go to Europe and trade on Bybit. Tell me again how you do it then. See again, also where it opened in regards to this. Also way off again. Bro, how many fees did I even pay for that position? I don't even know. Because they don't display it. Yeah, just close this shit. This has zero meaning to do this. Let me check. Yeah. I think it's time for new exchange, guys. I don't know. I have to check because this is not working. It's crazy. So first they screw you at the highs by not being able to get out. And then they just, yeah, well, whatever. No, not to this extent. I'll give you my referral to buy tunics. You could absolutely fuck off. Okay, back to trading. Let's see. So what I want to see is a retest of here. I want to see the 70.9 retest. I don't know where I'm switching to yet. I have to check, to be honest. Come on, let's dump it. I want to be right today. Why is nothing that I have working? It's mad. For why? If my PC stops working. Yeah, everyone's silent now, huh? Since it dumped 3%. With an entry on second retest of 90.7 look good. Yeah, 90.7 is the only thing that's making sense to me right now. Okay, wait, I got the clip. I'm checking the clip. Market 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 seconds. Holy crap. It took 7 seconds for it to actually do something. That's crazy. Okay. Good work, Vic. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're dumping nicely, huh? Good. Marie showed that the retest of previous value area high. Yeah. Why is this in? Where's everyone that was hating now? I'm not waiting for it to go up. I'm not waiting for it to go up. My main is short. Chat, mate, your mind eluded you were right before you're gonna dump so far. We changed. All messed up. No, it's not, it's fine. Listen, I said to everyone, get out here at break even. There's no issue with that. And now we're just not in a trade. So I don't see any issue, to be honest. Wait, what's this? Security code. Microsoft. What the fuck? Since I was trading publicly to 300k, I get like another 1k potential today, bro. Would be now 2 possible giveaway, right? No, 1 giveaway is already done. So, no. And the second giveaway, we need to have 300 likes. Today was good short, yeah? Listen, it depends on what people want, but... %67.9% probability of going down. Let me reply to these guys, just for the fun of it. Where's the rest of the people hating? So now it's pretty much to the T. Albank Bybit 300 USD difference. Holy shit. Who is higher, Albank or... Yo, Albank is off $100. Look at that. Good call, by the way, because that's the difference first between being down or being up. That's crazy. Wait, I have to... Wait, what happens here? Even my PC is going off. All sorts of weird stuff keeps happening, man. I swear, people have tried to hack my account. And since then, it's... I'm gonna long this bounce. Why? Because I can. And the 400 bucks don't really matter that much, to be honest. Just to see if this theory works, that we go back to 72 too. $72,400. Let's go. Let's see if it works. If not, no harm. But this is the point where we pretty neatly bounced off the low. So let's see. Shanto, how do I get in touch for the giveaway? I won, I think. Bro, just send me a DM on Twitter. Or a DM on Discord, sorry. It's a Discord giveaway, so... Presumably, just take the same route, right? Wait, now... Oh, now you can see on my screen again. Just went long 1 minute. Bro, did my YouTube crash? Everything is crashing here. Yo, is my YouTube still up? Because I can't see it anymore. This is the most mad day I've had in a long time, man. It's up. Okay, good. Okay, Bitcoin pump now. Thank you. We good, good. Yeah, we good. So I was bearish all day. My plan worked to perfection. Yet, oh, look again where they opened this trade. Holy, I can't deal with this anymore mentally. Look at where they open trades, man. If you look at my timestamp. Look. I swear. 1 minute. Timestamp. Futures history. Fee 1633.19. It shows fucking March 5th. At 23:30. It shows the wrong fucking date. Look at that. So here it says the correct time, 16:33. And here it's all of a sudden fucking 11 in the evening. I don't know what I'm watching, to be honest. I have no clue what I'm watching. I'm fearless. I'm absolutely fearless. I'm this close to calling them on stream. Bro, even the timestamp doesn't even make sense. What am I watching here? They asked me for the timestamp, so what timestamp do I give them now? How can my timestamp on my chart be different than the timestamp in my trading log? I've never seen this in my life. It's astonishing. Yeah, but where does UDC 8 come from? I've never touched that in my life. You know? I'm typing to them. If anyone is wondering what I'm doing, I'm just making Karen-like emails. Just settings button. Yeah, but the thing is, I never adjusted it. You can assume, right, that an exchange has the right typology and the right settings. Or is that crazy to ask? It should just let me know. If it's crazy for me that I would like to trade on the same stuff. Yeah, oh well. Oh well. Press settings button and adjust it. Just settings. I know it's my settings, but I never put it there. Bitfunded is also a fuck show. That's interesting. So it's Dubai owned platforms. I never knew that. That's very interesting. That's good information, honestly. Look at where we are again. Now I'm back to break even. It's the same shit show once again. So you're telling me, because I was up $300 and it's only a one Bitcoin position. So you're telling me that Bitcoin dumped more than $200? Okay, interesting. This thing is becoming a code, man. It's becoming an absolute code. Da-da. Wait, I have to pay something. Are you using VPN so it can take your location? No, I'm not using VPN. Not on stuff like this. We should have stuck to the plan, guys. It's my bad. That's why I don't like these markets. Add me as a friend on Discord. Sure. Oh, a lot of crazy stuff. Change cookie got deleted or updated UI, reset the default. There's your time zone from Indonesia? That's crazy. Try Gravity? No, they have no liquidity, my friend. Friends. Bro, how do I do this? Vic, I can't do it. Just add me from the Discord or something. I'm going absolutely bananas here. Sorry. Nasdaq is pumping. Albank has a selection over 800 and is based in Hong Kong. Yeah, I hear all sorts of different stories. Vic, just add me, please. Or give me your username. Why does everyone always need to have me doing everything while I'm... Ugh. I haven't looked into where Albank is from. I said it's Dubai because when Banta promo, that is what they say. They have a headquarters in Dubai. That's true. I don't know. I'm just talking to the customer support now. It's old-fashioned in the market, guys. Okay, that works. That doesn't work. Oh, I'm down again. Bro, I just blinked. Maxi is perfect? You must be absolutely joking, my friend. Like, what are you on? Yo, this chart is gonna absolutely rip to the downside. Oh, look at that recovery. Might be out of dumpies for today. Listen, with this market, and that's why I have no clue what's gonna happen. Because they might do anything, whatever the hell they want. Most exchanges servers are based in Asia, that's why... depends. Oh, now my WhatsApp is crashing as well. Shanta, you posted an X that your indicators at 69, but you longed. I'm now in a long just to test something that the exchange is doing. If you follow the live stream for more than 6 minutes. Why is everything I have crashing? It's insane what's going on. If you see my screens, half of them are dark. Half of it is gone. What's happening? I have no clue what's going on here. Exchanges stop working, PCs stop working, everything is just... I don't know what I'm looking at. Need more RAM? Bro, I have a 96 gigabyte. I have the strongest Mac Studio there's available to buy. And it's 6 months old. Okay. That candle did $50 on the exchange. Could be a VPN. I have no VPN on. Yeah, I had like multiple hack attempts after I streamed the 400k account. So since then, that's why I'm not streaming big positions anymore, because it's just too dangerous. I had login attempts and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. I have to get everything swept again. They eat RAM like no joke. Let me check how much RAM I'm... My CPU load is 33%. So that shouldn't be the issue, to be honest. And with recent situation in Dubai, do you still consider it as an option? Because of the new Netherlands tax law? Yeah, I still do. The thing is, I think, you know, it's horrible what happened there, don't get me wrong. But they handled it very, very, very well. In terms of defense, in terms of public communications, in terms of everything. I think Dubai did a great job in how they handled everything. But that's just my 2 cents. Upgrade from 32 to 128. Bro, I have 96. I have 96. This is a good 5-minute candle. I want to see it break out of here. So is it breaking this high or is it just gonna do nothing? Oh, there it is. My friend was in Dubai on a boat party and a missile got intercepted. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Yeah, we can delete these lines now, right? Or we want to keep them on. So what are we doing? Are we taking the 400 bucks? Am I just leaving it out of a matter of principle? I don't know. It might rip more. Come on, give us some strength here, Bitcoin. Make me believe in you. Make me believe. Take them, go short. Take them, I come from the future. Bro, I was still reading. Come on, market. Wasn't even done reading comments. Today is not my day, man. I swear. Holy crap. Everything keeps freezing. Everything keeps locking up. Everything keeps having issues. It's too much distraction. Soon as my mouse moves to the button, it dumps, I swear. I'm just gonna let it run. Fuck this shit. I'm so done with it. Not even joking. And I'm not getting emotional, it's just everything that could go against me today is going against me. It's mad. It's absolutely mad. We had the perfect plan set up. Pump, we know the rejection. Could have seen the dump coming. Couldn't get out of the trade because of exchange shenanigans, and then it's downhill from there. Jesus, what a day. What a day indeed, yeah. All these technical things, and that's what throws me off the most. That annoys me. That my hat goes on then and it won't stop anymore. And then I have to fix it in the meantime. And that just... Oh man, that's not good. It's crazy to see how the structure changed immediately again, right? And not to be a bitch, but you could see, and that's what I told in the beginning of the stream as well, be careful because the bearish structure and the bearish pressure hasn't changed. And now you can exactly see that, right? It's exactly what it's doing. But I got my Instagram back, which is amazing, and I'm really, really, really stoked about that. Now we have to get the restrictions removed. I have 400 lovely people constantly in the live, which is amazing. How's everyone doing? How are you guys? Are you okay with taxes? No. I'm not okay with taxes. I hate taxes. They're lethal. They're brutal. Good. That's nice. That's very nice. Oh, and we hit 340 likes. So I'm gonna do the giveaway. So I'm gonna run another 1K giveaway in the Discord. After stream, so don't come yapping when it's the giveaway. It's gonna be in the Discord, in the giveaway channel, and you have to press. So just so you know. And the previous winner sent me a DM. It might take some time for me to respond because I'm busy and I'm flying to South Africa next week. I'm in Malta. It's easier a bit with taxes. Yeah, I bet. It's not gonna reject from here, is it? It is. Classic. Classical. Look, now bullish volume absorption on the bearish side. They're reversing the complete market structure yet again. Which is impressive. But I'm so done with the trading today. Look at how good the previous candle recovered. Just in order to shit the bed in as soon as the next one opens. This is classic pattern that we've seen for the last months. And that would tell me as well that we're going down so much more. Like, we are gonna absolutely shit the bed yet again. Down to 50k or something. Because it holds no structure again, it holds no strength, it can't do anything anymore. It's the same pathetic pattern we've seen for quite some time now. So let me find a good point to get out of this long. And then I'm also done trading for the day. Oh man. What did I press now again? Market close, probably making $5 or something. Oh, even this takes a week. Look at it. I press close. How long did that take? Vic, you here? Vicky, clip it, please. Oh. Might as well just full port short it. Guys, it's not gambling. I'm just having fun at this point. So let's just short it and see where we end. If it liquidates, and I can close my account at least without having to send off money. I was in a good mood, but that was before I've seen all the shenanigans that happened. Listen, brother, if you see what I've seen today, that it takes 10 seconds after pressing close for a trade to close, if they put 100 to 150 bucks spread on your positions, trust me, you would be done with it as well. And it's, you know what's the worst thing? I'm trading a 4 Bitcoin position. I was just making 500 bucks and I wanted to short it. That was just my wish. No, you can type shorting daily pivot ? But I just said what I'm doing. So at least my account is empty and then I can close it. I'm done with this. There's a max limit of shenanigans I can take. I think everyone has a reading disorder or a listening disorder. It's one of the two. Dubai got alert again from an air alarm. That's crazy. I hope everyone's okay and everyone's safe, man. That's the most important thing. But still, we're at the verge of a world war, and yeah, I'm seeing crazy shit. Absolutely ludicrous shit. Okay, I got the clip. I can forward that as well. Nice. Let me check. Downloads. It's actually pretty hilarious that this is working. That was a lightning crash, huh? Not that I stood a chance to close there, but... Wouldn't you short daily pivot? Isn't that stupid? Well, apparently it's not. This is hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. This is hilarious. So shall we long it here? Oh, I can't even press the button. Bro, now what the hell is my screen even doing? This is hilarious, not gonna lie. I need to post this. Why is my ex gone again? Oh, what am I doing? It's funny, huh? That everyone runs this big freaking mouth. I want to long this. I really want to long it. We need to empty the account, right? Oh, fuck it. Guys, don't follow this. It's very stupid, but I want to get rid of this account like this. Or I could have given it away. That might have been a smarter decision. But yeah, that's a bit too late now. You see how the green volume and still pressure is down? That's what we're used to from Bitcoin, you know? So again, it was just a bear trap, and now we're completely shitting the bed. As per expectation, and as per, yeah, well, per now. Long and walk away for the day. Bro, there is no point to long this and walk away for the day. At least not one that I'm really seeing, to be honest. Yo, the liquidation on this is crazy. It's $100. Even that is scammy. And again, look at where they opened me, man. That I didn't even open in that candle. I can swear by the time frame that I didn't open in that candle. 41. So I opened the last 19 seconds of the previous candle. Let's go to the 1 minute. So the last 19 seconds of that candle, since it's a candle down, was here. Bro, they fill it just $80 above. Or they will do their absolute fucking best to make sure you not make money. $80 fill above. That's massive. That's so massive. Because $80 above on 2.3 Bitcoin, that's like $200 away. That's $200 profit that you need to make in order to get even back to break even. The price hasn't been there. I swear the price hasn't been there. You can just see it in the logs. It wasn't there. That's just so crazy to me, to be honest. That's absolutely crazy. Trade future forex or crypto? Crypto is way harder, man. Especially if you trade on certain exchanges. Listen, for me, the biggest challenge right now is trading on an exchange. That's my biggest challenge. Bro, imagine me running this balance back up. I could just use this money for the giveaway. I see so many discrepancies. You guys are welcome. Thank you, Chuda. You're such a kind-hearted mastermind animal. Gotta love it, my man. Chuda, please leave so my short can keep printing. I need 69k. Chuda, please stay here. Right, pump for a second. Now again, it's showing shit. I don't know, man. It pumped pretty decent, and then it just... It just is. I have no other word for it than Look at where my break even is here. So I'm break even here. So this is where they got me in. That's mad. Look at the timestamp. I got in at 41. So I got in here. Joke's on me, I guess. Why did we delete Will Flush? I just want to see one big green candle. That's the wrong color. Bro, I'm telling this coin is retarded, doesn't listen. Oh look, I'm back break even again. Huh? Come on, just liquidate it and we're done with it. You know, you see that it's now already trading below the previous week. Just get it over with. Okay, if it goes back to good profit, I'll take the profit and I'll just give away the money in this account. That might be easier. This is the worst I've been scammed by an exchange in months. Like the latency when I pressed the close button, that said it all. That was pretty insane. That was straight ridicule. I'm not using any indicators, man. Except my own. So it looks to hold, to be honest, from this level. So this trade might not be that bad if it doesn't die from here. Good. Pump it, please. So at least I can do a nice giveaway today. That would be fun, right? Is it rejecting or is it bouncing? What's it doing? So how far are we gonna run this up, guys? I would love to see this 1 minute candle break out of this structure and just have some volume here. But it's too much to ask, you know. Apparently it just bump shit the bed some harder. For breakout, I would exit my long at 72.3. Yeah, that sounds insanely well. That would be 3K profit. That would be hilarious. Not gonna lie, that would be absolutely hilarious. I just don't see it. Like, it's holding this block nicely, but I'm just not seeing it moving away from it actively yet. See, same peak every time. Now I want to shift out to minimum to here, to 71, 280. This is it. Come on, boys. Green. Now it's make it or break it. Again, bullish volume, red execution. The market started doing the exact opposite of what it has done for the last 3 days. And I don't get that this little move cost me $300 on the exchange. So it's a 2 Bitcoin position and it's a $50 move. Did even trade anything other than Bitcoin? Me neither. This gives me more than enough. This is sufficient headache. That's good. Come on. Come on now. Make me proud. It's one of those structures that tends to break out, mostly. Tends to normally. You would assume, especially with bullish volume. Just come on. What's this? The local freaking Pico top? Look at that volume. It's bullish volume. Come on. At least pretend that you're not gonna absolutely shit the bed. At least pretend like it. It's so bad. Oh, the exchange froze in the meantime. I don't know if you guys saw that as well. You're in green, chat is silent, view is decreasing. Yeah, it's the story of my life. Also, my Twitter goes silent then. You see, all the haters and everything, everyone who was running his big mouth, all of a sudden. It's always crazy to see. From mid-80s or here. Today last scam pump. So we pump again then. Ever since you posted this, we've been pumping. So we pump then. These probabilities worked against you. Oh, I didn't look at the chart for 30 seconds and I'm back to break even, I assume. Why is it still pushing down? I have no clue, my friend. Because the algo said today is a downwards day. Thing is, they don't V-shape, but it's... I'm not closing because I love the fact that they're holding this line. And... yeah, why not? Let's see where they can go. Back into the structure, 72.3 would be amazing. Probably can't, but... why don't you follow your analysis? I am following my analysis. My indicator said that we would dump to 71k. You can look it back at the beginning of the stream. 71k. Yo guys, shall we just take the 500 bucks? Yeah, I'm taking it. So, I ran the account back from 300 to 1400. Support is here, exactly here. Nah, I had enough. So, it was a pretty decent run, right? So I'll make the giveaway in the Discord for 1400, I guess. How many likes are we? 357. If we get to 400 likes, I'll make it 1300. Now a Heineken weed. I don't smoke, my friend. Actually, I don't even drink, to be honest. 32 more likes, guys. No more likes here, man. Did you ever try to trade Bitcoin while other markets open? How did it go? Bro, other markets are open now. See, there it's going. Good day, made 30 USDT. Nice. Guys, like, is this the first thing to do when joining the stream? Don't cost you anything. Did you ever try to trade Bitcoin with other markets? How to participate in giveaway? You have to press the button as soon as I unleash it. But first we need 21 more likes. So yeah. Plan executed pretty fucking decent. And my main printed. Since how the heck tries, I'm only showing it on my phone now. So I'm still in a 25 Bitcoin short and it's up 50k. So I'm not showing my accounts or anything anymore for now until I've figured all that out. So I'm taking 25% off the table and letting the rest run. Which sex do you use on your main Bybit? 18 more likes, beautiful people. See, there's the pump. It was pretty obvious, not gonna lie. Should have stuck to your bias. It's fine, man. I made back what we lost. I pulled $200 out of the gutter back to 1400, so where should I take this? It's at the bottom of, you know, at the 5 minutes is at the bottom of the previous order block, 71.3, this region. So here would be perfect if you made good money. Pin the Discord link. Oh wait, Fig got timed out. Remove. Yo, send the Discord link, please. Anyone. How not to get eaten? Trade a shit then. If anyone can send the Discord link, I'll pin it. Then everyone has it. So 18 more likes to get the giveaway for 1300 going. I always tend to get break even when I follow your trades, being off by like a few bucks on entries and exits. Oh yeah. When can I become a mod? I don't know, if I like you. See, it's slightly rejecting here. So guys, here's the link to the free Discord. I don't need to go yet. I'm still feeling fresh. 3 hours and 10 minutes in. I missed the stream this week. What do we say? We do some education and maybe some more scalping and I stay on for a little while, or is everyone fucking done with it? I should have out that trade, man. Yeah. Could have made another 800, but that's fine. So what shall we do? Been a while. You have long stream. That's great. I'm still in. Let's go. That's good, man. If anyone taking it and is still in, fucking ballers. So I think I'm gonna convert. Santo, I know you're from 2022. That's nice. Something told me to long hair, but I wanted it to dip more. Oh well. That happens, man. This is a nasty rejection. Okay. I'm gonna go to the toilet. I'm gonna get something to eat. And then we're gonna do some education, some more content, some... That sound good? Since SSR days keep crushing. Thank you for... Bro, that was wild. SSR was wild. I'm back. Okay. So what are we doing, guys? Brother, what time is the expected broadcast? What's this then? I shorted 71.5. RuneScape. Do you know anything about WeX? Yes, I do. What's up with WeX, my friend? I long from 71.4. How many BTC do you trade per trade? Depends on my account. Maximum I've done was 457. I want to engage in a short selling transaction. Broski, can you talk about if you think it revisits the upside before rejecting again? The thing is, it's fun, you know? This now barely missed this order block where everyone was sitting. And the 76 and everything above that I marked off. And my levels mostly are pretty accurate. So if we get a front run to the downside after this bounce, and it looks to be rejecting. So honestly, I would love to short. But it's too much mid-range for me now, honestly. So I don't see... people seem to be shorting from this region. I don't get that because everyone was there. You know? If something, I would scale in here between 80 to 84. Wait, I have to make something for Twitter. What's going on? What am I missing? So if something, I would short. Because we have the probability. Wrong one. I have too many models, man. I have to take the old picture then. Sorry, guys. As long as people don't ask feasible questions about trading or whatever, I'm just gonna semi-do my homework. So, but what are your strats to enter? If you follow liquidity, you should trade with order flow, right? No. Doesn't have to be. I enter on trend lines. Or what I call dwell blocks. So I look at where time has I look at where most transactions have taken place in the past based on a time period. And that's where I entered. Like this one is less strong. I need to color code them again. I used to color code these. But it's a lot of work and I have to find the right colors and yeah. Did it attach any importance to AMAs? Have you experienced brutal slippage? 100%. AMAs, I'm building an indicator that is based off of AMAs. It's pretty awesome. We're building a shit ton of indicators, man. Yeah. I remember you talked about this in a video you did some days ago before it skyrocketed up because of the news. Yeah, might be. I want to short this. But I shouldn't. What are the differences between using dwell blocks and things like point of control and other high volume areas? Not much, just how I call it. I'm trying to develop my own system and listen, point of controls tend to shift by time. Liquidity it's basically the same as imbalances in the order book, you know, that need to get filled. They will be revisited. So that's what I trade off of. I use them for my entries and I look if it consolidates above or below. And based on that, I take a position or I do something. Based on your dwell block, we would see somewhere 72.3 to enter a short now. No? Yes. 72.5, ideally. But we only tested this one once. So if you want to enter a long, okay, this is how it works for me. If you want to enter a long, we need to see a retest of this. So we need to go back to 70.9. RSI, MACD, Bollinger Band, or Fisher, do you think of your strategy are important? Yes and no. Listen, all these things are latency. And RSI is one of the best examples that the market can stay irrational so much longer. Why? Because it might just completely dump through RSI, fuck around for a bit, and then reset the RSI. You know? Based on my dwell blocks now, I would like to see a retest of 70.9, and if it holds, then I would go long. Theoretically. If it doesn't, I'd short. I snipe along at 71. On my maxi is different price. Fuck RSI, opened a ZAC short when RSI was at 75. Stay between 75 and 85, like 10 hours. That's the thing. Indicators can stay so long irrational. It makes no sense. There's zero added value, man. That's what people tend to forget. The word says it, you know, it's an indicator. Wait, give me a sec. I get so many DMs. It's mad. I get so many DMs, I can't even find my server anymore. Imagine the DMs pile in so fast that... oh, man. My account went to 75 and 85 as well. Yeah, I need to have some food in between, guys, otherwise I'm gonna starve. Guys, shall we just see if we can run up this account? I want to see a retest of the dwell block. It's a $300 move. Let's see if we can get it. I'm not using prop firms. Big red incoming? Might very well be. I hope it does. I just went short. Let's see if my hypothesis works. Probably not, because now I'm testing my hypothesis. So I want to see a retrace back down to this level. And this 5-minute candle is looking... No one knows. It's a bit of the dead hour of New York, isn't it? I just lost 30k this morning. That's horrible. I hope you're okay, my friend. I don't know how you managed to lose it this morning, but... He was on the wrong side. Samen kijken, that's a pretty hilarious name. I lost 7k in your long, man. Explain to me how you lost 7k in my long. One, I didn't long. Secondly, when I longed on stream, I said, yo, put your stop loss at break even and take 50% here. So, we got a couple of options here. One is you're deaf. Second is you're retarded. Which one are you? Just pick one, you know? I'm so done with people like this. Holy crap. Shots fired? Yeah, listen, I'm gonna behave like the US against anyone. B2 bombers immediately across the screen. I'm done with the crap. I tell everyone, put stop loss at break even. I can't help it that you don't fucking listen. Shanto, yeah. I was going to make 26k. Bro, but if you lose 30k and you were gonna make 26, your risk reward was way off, my friend. I think you will get L. Bro, I couldn't care less. Yo, who has the banhammer for Musa official? Guys, give a warm welcome to the GOAT of trading in the chat. Because apparently he knows it all. He just got in. And he's already knowing better than me. So... Man, I swear, all these people... I'm so done with people in general, man. Especially on stuff like this. How do you mean insufficient? Why can't I... I can't even add to the position? Bro, it keeps getting crazier and crazier, man. Mute him for 10 minutes. No, I'm just gonna do it differently. It's been long enough for today, man. So I'm gonna end it here. I had enough headache. So everyone who was nice, thank you for coming. Thing is, people keep making it harder and harder to stream every day because, or I'm gonna stream without chat, and that's absolutely dog shit because it messes it up for everyone. But yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, probably.